Alright YouTube, this is the real deal. The tech helmet is finally set up. This is another test ride. I got the audio finally working right. Somebody told me to go get that purple Panda microphone. There it is on your screen. And hey, maybe it works for a bunch of you all out there, but the one that I got was a complete dud and completely uncooperative with the GoPro. I wrestled with it for the better part of an hour, and then I went and I grabbed a couple of my other microphones because I have some other video recording equipment that I use, and I just thought I'd test it out, and come to find out it was definitely the purple Panda mic that was not working with my setup. So I finally got something that works. I just went to Best Buy. I wasn't trying to wait. I wasn't trying to order something on Amazon and wait another 2 days to get my helmet and camera situation together. I really wanted it done, so I just ran out to Best Buy and I found a microphone that I believe works with my situation. So here I am. I'm recording on the GoPro on the helmet with the mic. I got my phone facing me recording there, but the issue that I'm gonna run into there is that I can't record video and play my music at the same time. So I'm going to have to get a different camera setup facing me so that I can have the music playing at the same time. But other than that, I'm really hoping that you can hear me a lot better. Maybe the wind noise isn't as extreme. And if this doesn't work out, let me tell you, if this audio situation doesn't give me what I want, then what you'll see from Gold Winging with Derek T is videos that have been voiced over, which I don't have a problem doing with. I'm a school teacher, but I'm kind of moving away from teaching school and more into this video production thing. Ever since the COVID crisis, I had to teach online. I've learned how to produce videos for my students, working on different projects and everything else for my church, and just even putting this channel together. Really starting to get good at producing videos and using the associated software to do it. So if I gotta record in motion clips while I'm riding and then come home and voice it over, then that's just part of the process. And actually it's a process that I enjoy, so I don't mind. We're just swinging around the block and everything else. Don't have anywhere to go. It's a Friday afternoon. About 5 o'clock, I guess people are starting to get off work or what have you. This will be the YouTube helmet. Like I said, I have the Sena already connected to it. I already have the Sena connected to it too, which, you know, again, you live and you learn. When I first, I have the Sena SMH10. There it is on your screen. The Sena SMH10. And I had that mounted into my helmet. And when I first did it, put the helmet on and I actually went for a ride. It was talking with a friend of mine while we were riding down the highway, and I'm telling you, I couldn't hear nothing. I thought it was a piece of trash. I was going to send it back and everything else, but you know, when I finally just got to playing with it a little bit and found out that the biggest thing was that where I had the headset, the earphones placed in the helmet, they weren't necessarily right next to my ear. They were more along almost like my cheekbone, maybe a little bit lower than my cheekbone, but not at my ear. And so, you know, made that adjustment, and now I have to turn the volume down on this thing. So I like that, because you know, you got music, another way to listen to music. I've done a lot of audio upgrades. You can go check out my other video, audio upgrades. I got a part 1 and a part 2, and stay tuned, there's going to be a part 3 coming. I got a special one in mind for that one. It might take a little while to put together, but I got a special one coming on a part 3 for my audio upgrades. So keep watching the channel, and I think you'll like what you see when it finally does come out. There's nothing like being free. There is absolutely nothing like being free. It kind of has something to do with riding a motorcycle, but on the other hand, it don't. I mean, when we're out here on two, that feeling, you know, being in the wind and the feeling that comes with that, and everybody rides differently for different reasons. For me, I experience a lot of freedom on the bike, but I'll tell you, I'm at a point in my life where I am free from employers. I have multiple streams of income, and I'm not trying to brag on how much money I make. I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm happy. I'm happy, and my needs are taken care of. My needs are taken care of, and a lot of my wants are taken care of too, and that's a blessing, particularly in these COVID times. I know it's been rough for a lot of people, but I'm coming out of this pandemic more blessed than before it happened, and so that's a blessing. And I'll tell you what happened to me today while I'm riding around. I got offered a job recently. With a particular school district here in the city of Pittsburgh, and I got in, got hired, took the job, and then was informed maybe about 2 weeks later that the job I had accepted and had set myself up to start working had been phased out for the following school year. And so they weren't sure what they were going to do with me, you know, and it's a situation where, you know, last one in, first one out. I wasn't even sure if I was going to have a position next year. And so on the day that I was supposed to really get started, I just simply didn't go in. And I know that rubs a lot of people the wrong way. I didn't call, I didn't show, and I don't plan to. I'm planning on sending them their materials over the weekend with a letter that says thank you, but no thank you, because I don't feel like I should finish out the year starting off a new position only to hand my work and that position off to somebody else for the following year. Now, you know, we've been taught all of our lives that we are supposed to give an employer a 2-week notice. That's just the proper thing to do. Just because a lesson has been taught to you your whole life doesn't necessarily mean that it's right. Because my question is, where was my 2-week notice when they eliminated the position? I'll wait. So it's okay for the company to eliminate a position at a moment's notice without giving you any notice and leaving you to work it out. But I'm supposed to have all of this courtesy. And I'll tell you what, I mean, I teach because I love doing it, but I'm blessed. And I don't it was a job that I didn't necessarily have to take because I'm in a good position with what I got going on right now. And so it just so happened, given the timing of everything else, I never had to step away from anything else that I was doing. And so this doesn't affect me any one way or the other, but I'm free from feeling like I have to have an employer. I'm self-sufficient enough, I generate enough of my own income to where literally if I go back into the classroom and start teaching, it is just icing on the cake. It is not my primary income. And so with that being said, I can literally take it or leave it and be okay. And again, I'm not, out here bragging on how much money I make or anything else like that. We do what we have to do, particularly as men, we do what we have to do to provide for our families. And my children are well taken care of. So, but there's nothing like being free because, where I was supposed to have been going into this job and I didn't, I've been out here on the bike all day long. Or working on getting my equipment set up so that I can produce the kind of quality videos that I want to put on my YouTube channel in order to monetize my channel and create another stream of income that is free of me having an employer. It is based on me just getting out and doing what I love to do. Love to ride my bike. And I love to talk about those things and provide content for this particular bike. Like I said, a lot of the YouTube material that I see out there about the Goldwing is about the GL 1800. I mean, there's guys out there on 1500s who are doing YouTube videos, but I think they would all agree the greater majority is people who are riding the 1800, and that's, hey, great bike. They should be riding it. But I think that's what will make this channel unique too, is that it is a dedicated GL 1500 channel. So hey, if you like the videos, if you like the channel, I would really appreciate the like and the subscribe. That's a way that you can support the channel and do it for free. I'm not even asking you for money. So share it with your friends, share it in your Facebook groups. Like I said, I would be very, very appreciative if you would do that.